What? Sorry about that. What's going on, guys? JonahPlayss here. Today we're back with another video, and I'm following my schedule now. If you can believe that. In 1 second. If you can see it, that's my schedule. Sunday is Player of the Week, Minecraft videos, you know that. Player of the Week is for Minecraft, that is. Monday is Reacts / YouTube Reacts. Tuesday is Minecraft. Wednesday is Vlogs. Thursday is Minecraft. Friday is Smash Bros. And Saturday is really anything, plus maybe some live streams thrown in the mix. Excuse me. And to start our weekend off, we are going to be talking, because it's Friday, so I'm recording Smash Bros. And I was like, what can we find that is something Smash Bros? So I was like, what about an article? Because that sounds like something I could do easily, as well as maybe you could enjoy. And I found this one from Screen Rant. There's that YouTube channel that does movies and all that. You know, stuff you didn't know about movies, fan theories, stuff like that. And I was like, well, it's Screen Rant. They have a lot of subscribers. They're liked across. I watch them myself. So let's see what they have to say. I've only skimmed through the titles, so I don't know. So also, I'd like to point out that the title is 20 Things Wrong with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate That We All Choose to Ignore. And these things were all collected within, like, a month. Because it came out December the 8th, I believe, 2018, and this article was made February 19th. So you can imagine how I'm going to feel about some of these. But let's go. So Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the most ambitious entry in the franchise. It is a fantastic game, but that doesn't mean it's without faults. Okay, so I'm going to go through all. I'm not going to go through 25. Crazy, erratic, difficult spike in World of Light. So World of Light is the campaign, like the, you know, first-person story mode of sorts. And yes, it is a bit hard, but it's really not as hard. Oh no, you got right. A little harder than most people actually understand. They just don't get it, is that it's supposed to be. It's a campaign. It's supposed to, like the Halo campaign. It's really hard if you don't know what you're doing. So anyway, 24. What are exactly are Darkon and Galeem, which are the two bosses of World of Light, I believe. So that's cool. And they're just the bosses. That's really it. No trophies. This was something interesting that a lot of people actually debated on, and I really didn't have a problem with it. I wasn't really attached to them. You know, I didn't play Melee as much when I was a kid as everyone else did, so I wasn't really attached to trophies. But they were basically little things, little Easter eggs, basically, in the video game that went from all different branches of Nintendo to other franchises. Really cool stuff. Excessive, somewhat pointless collectibles. I have to actually read this one. And speaking of which, these character souls, which take the form of bland cards, are so plentiful and random that it gets a little too... Oh, okay. So, like, the spirits. Those are there, and those aren't really used. Okay, so maybe this one's understandable, because even now, a year later, they're still not used. 21. The online mode is still shallow and limiting. Granted, this article, again, was made like a month after this game came out. So really, a lot of these are going to be like, really, dude? You serious? Really annoying. No home run contests. I'm going to skip this one because this one is actually in the game now. Only a single mediocre bonus stage in the classic mode. Are you serious? Or are you complaining? You get a classic mode. You're just complaining about no home run. And now you're going to complain that you didn't get 2 special stages. These people. Screen Rant. World of Light gets repetitive and lacks depth. So you're going to tell me you're going to complain about how hard it is? And then you're going to want more? This is the worst. Okay. This is probably like the worst article I've ever heard. Number 17. Cumbersome online matchmaking with friends. Okay, so Ultimate's matchmaking is in its quite dark age level of painstakingly punching in a long friend code, though it's far from where it could be, of course. See if a friend is online, play Smash. Actually, so this one is basically, it's so hard to get into a match with a friend, when really, me and my buddy from his house, who's like 5 minutes away, and me right now in my very room, I could call him and say, bro, do you want to play Smash Bros? And we would literally just be playing Smash Bros. Just like that. Then again, internet connection wouldn't be so bad. Cruel Smash is so hard it's actually a joke. This is probably the only one on the list I'm going to agree with, because it is extremely and insanely hard. you'll get maybe a kill if you're lucky, and then you just die because your damage increase is like ridiculous. Number 15, issues with online stutter. So basically that means that there's a lot of lag and buffering, and it still has that. It does. Like you get competitive, you get like online bans from like 1 to 9 hours just for their internet or yours. It doesn't matter. If you quit the match, even if it's their internet, you get kicked. Number 14, the piranha plant as a fighter. Enough. So I'm going to chop this one down to mad cause bad, because really, you're going to be upset that Piranha Plant got in this game. He's a cool character. Like, I don't know what your problem is. I don't understand what you would dislike about, oh, this is the problem. Dislike about Piranha Plant being in Smash. Like, seems like a great idea to me. Single player content not nearly as fun as you were going to complain about World of Light, want more of it, and then complain again, then tell me that the classic mode that you were complaining about is not enough. You people are never satisfied. Oh my gosh. DLC microtransactions can potentially get out of hand. Let's highlight this real fast. No reason in particular. Just gonna do it for the heck of it. Can potentially get out of hand. These people are getting upset at what could potentially happen. And by the way, a year later, I can tell you it didn't happen. We need to talk about those smash balls. Now, this one is one that's actually controversial, especially where I'm from, my school especially, my group, because a lot of them turn items off anyway. So why would you be complaining? But that's just competitive. If you want to play casual, some items, go ham. Let's have at it. Do whatever you want to do. It's Smash. It's for everybody. But there is a smash ball which gives you like a super power up, kind of like a. If you want to go Mortal Kombat route, like a fatality, except without an input, you just break that ball, press B, and you get like a superpower depending on if you're close enough or in hitbox range or whatever you want to call it. But there's also a fake one, and that one on the picture right there is a fake one. If you hit it, a big explosion happens that can like cause like a lot of damage. Okay. Playing with GameCube controllers in portable mode is a royal pain. I don't know anybody who actually does this, so I'm sorry, I have to skip that one. Number 9, classic mode length and depth trend down. They are just rehashing the same thing. The length. There's not another special stage. Like, quit complaining about the same thing and give me an actual reason to be concerned. They didn't listen to me. Let's go up and read that one. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? World of Light lacks depth and gets repetitive. And then you're going to come and tell me that it's too long? Are they just being dumb in their own big screen rant? I wonder if I go back and watch one of their videos if I'm going to see the same pattern, because that's really annoying. And its story is about as stock as it gets. It might be a bland story, but it's a cool story. I mean, all the Smash characters, which is 74 in this game, plus more DLC coming, were basically taken by this demon of sorts, this entity. I won't say demon, because it wasn't really a bad-looking demon, though. The Dark One was. Darkon was, definitely. But taken by this demon and this entity and turn into like evil versions of themselves, demonic versions of themselves. And you're going to tell me that's not cool? And then only start with Kirby to be able to actually play. That's actually really cool. And then some stages are too insane. Okay, that's just shooting bad. Yeah, a handful of overpowered characters. That's okay. This is another example of this was like released 2 months before this article. How can this be possibly topped? Well, it's fairly easy. We still have new characters coming out. Some of the items are overpowered. It's easy. Turn off items or just mad because bad. Unlocking all the characters. Not if you actually know how to unlock the characters. Does it take a long time? And for our final one, a lack in brand new stages. Now, this one is one that I've actually heard a lot about, but, we still have DLC stages coming in. And now with 3 new DLC packs coming after this one, you really can't say anything. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Shout out to the first person who watched the video. Comments, likes, and all that are super duper appreciated, as always. And sorry, I talk in the Russian accent. But yeah, so thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Share your social media and Discords as usual. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, good night, and goodbye.